Okie dokie. Hello there. Hope you're having a good Friday. And yeah, Dragon Quest 11. Same as it ever was. Let's keep going. Let us keep chipping away at it. And I am here today at a slightly strange time, but I'll talk about that later. Having set out on a quest to find his friends, Proto comes across a colorful parade led by none other than the great Slyvando. Together they slay Mordegon's minion, Aberith, and reunite a father and son from the village of Phenomenon. Seeing this, Sylv decides to join our hero on his journey to slay the Lord of Shadows, but first asks that they travel to Porto Valor, so he can leave his pals on the parade there. When they get there, Proto convinces him that he can face his father after all these years, and they go to see Don Rodrigo together. Much to Sylv's surprise, his dad isn't angry at him for running away to join the circus. He's mad that he hasn't fulfilled the promise he made to make the world smile. Now that he knows this, Sylv is able to make his peace at long last. He swears to see Mordegon slain, and after an emotional goodbye with his pals from the parade, he leaves them in his Poppy's care. One more member of the old gang found, the party set off to find more of their friends. That's kind of the gist of it. They didn't really mention the fact that, you know, we saved Rav from the Shadow Realm, but, you know, you can only recount so much in one day, I suppose. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. We're just gonna be heading on out on the Seven Seas once again with Slyvando and Dave, the greatest character in any video game, of course. Head to Arborea. That's right. The town is still very paradified, you could say. That's not a word, but I don't care. Anything cool? Any upgrades for the dudes? It's a new knife. Too bad we don't have a knife user right now. Celestial Scepter is a bit better for the Rab. Maybe I'll consider that. Hello there, Scoot. Not too early today. Yeah, I'll discuss that a little bit later. But I'm gonna try something new going forward. Instead of going like ultra silly early, I'll try to just like do like an hour early, which isn't gonna be always easy to do because the thing is that, you know, I had a set time that I always show up for these streams, and it was always late as it was because usually I'd be speedrunning, doing stuff around the house before we finally got on here. But I think I'm gonna try to do that even faster because, well, to not go into too many personal details, these streams are gonna have kind of a soft time limit, you could say. So because about 3 hours from now, I'm gonna have a good reason to not want to be on stream. So that sounds kind of vague, but you know, it's not a bad thing, I assure you. But you know, so basically, what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to get everything I've done as fast as I can. Try to show up this early, so we could have a normal 3-hour stream. And you know, if not, then I'll just probably stream for like 2 hours or so. That's kind of the plan going forward. Anyway, hello Scoot, how you doing? sorry to dump that out of nowhere, but you know, that's kind of the plan I want to do. I still haven't found any of the thing. Your thing got canceled. They say you're happy to join the stream early. Yeah, but I kind of figured that stream time was like inconvenient for like everyone involved, and like I didn't really mind streaming early because it kind of did like feel like I had more time in the day where it's like, oh well, I stream for the day, I guess I could do other stuff for a while. But I don't know, I think at this point, you know, this schedule is, you know, it's more well known to this small community that we have here, so you know, I don't want to alienate anybody, I guess, what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna be trying to stick to this as much as I can, you know, being like about an hour earlier than usual. So that's what we're doing. Did some Legos now. You're working on your Pokemon living decks. I just want to do something like that. What? I don't know. I've always, you know what I want to try to do sometime? I know that there are people out there who try to collect every single ribbon on a Pokemon that they can. I kind of want to do that. Although I think Typhlosion, you know, Typhlosion is my favorite Pokemon, as you know, I say that all the time, but he's the only Pokemon. Well, he's one of the. He almost you're almost able to get all the ribbons on him. The only problem is that he is not available in X and Y like at all. I don't think. Like even transferable. So that's, you know. Oh shoot, he's streaming. He's an hour early. Yeah, I'm streaming. You can't stop me, dude. I am streaming an hour early. Long story short, I'm gonna try to stream this early. I'm not gonna make any guarantees because about 3 hours from now is kind of a soft time limit where I'm gonna want to leave. So for the sake of having a full stream, I'm gonna try to stream early, and if not, then we'll just stream, you know, a couple hours. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do. Good job, thank you, Benzano. That your approval is all I need in this world. Oh, you don't know how much I've been looking forward to welcoming you and your mates on board again. Just listen to me getting all emotional. How you doing, Benzano? You having a good Friday? By the way, have you heard the rumors going around the inn in Zodwurst? The Warrior's Rest, they call it. Seems everyone who stays in the night ends up having the same dream. Same dream, you say? Now that is interesting. I reckon we should go and pay this inn a wee visit. On the coast up to the north east of here, if I recall. Come on, laddie. Let's head on over to Zodwurst, see if there's any truth to this tale. Well, thank you, Dave, for giving us the plot. Giving us the plot for that is required for us to move forward and progress with the story of the Dragon Quest. Doing well as it being Friday. I hear that at TGI F, am I right, fellers? I understand that completely. Oh, I forgot Slyvando's still in his costume. I'll keep it on. That's his default. That's gonna be his default outfit now, I think, for going forward. I didn't do anything. I'm gonna want to leave. Makes it sound like a mafia is after me. Well, I did get hounded by my landlord on stream one time when he said pay rent. That didn't happen, but it's part of the lore. When is the sequel? TGI Saturdays. Funny you should mention that because I did talk about wanting to Vayrent. Yeah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite chat member. The bot who just told me to Vayret and the Vomred. Whatever he meant by this. What did Blood mean by this? But yeah, I did talk about that. I was gonna want to try doing more Saturday streams to try to, you know, make up for the fact that I'm gonna be streaming early. And even though I'm not gonna be streaming early, I will. I think I still do want to do that because I'm getting like the urge. I'm getting the urge to grind, dude. I'm gonna get on that grind set, dude. Like I don't know. I just really want to stream. So I feel like I do. I can't do it this weekend though because I think I'm gonna be out and about, and by the time I do get back to, you know, my establishment, it'll probably be too late. But if not, then yeah, maybe I'll stream something on Saturday. Probably not Dragon Quest. I think if I were to stream on Saturday, it'll probably be like a small break day from Dragon Quest. So, you know, probably like Deep Rock Galactic or something. I've been playing a lot of Deep Rock Galactic on my free time this week. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Oh, there's a cutscene. Cap. Maybe one day.
It's a wee bit stormy all of a sudden.
None of your other streamers are streaming today, which is crazy. It's because I killed them all. I did not do that. That would be cruel and unusual and illegal and probably send me to jail.
Slyvando, this ship of yours is not about to sink, is it?
That's why I'm trying to. That's why I'm gonna want to leave because the authorities are after me. I gotta duck out. I gotta go to the vacuum cleaner.
Don't mention the S word. I'll have us out of this in just a jiffy.
You trying to find out what Nintendo asked for, Fest? Hello there, Green Squid. What do you mean by this? Is it about the Splatfest? Because I think I saw the theme, and I'm like, what? I hope you're having a good day. He Mordor. He Boughton. He Mordor. The Fluff Splatfest. Yeah, isn't it something like what tiny animals do you like more? And like how could you do this to me? How could you make me choose?
That voice, where is it coming from?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You were gonna make a fluff edit, but nah. Damn. We've been denied. The fish. Which one is fluffier? Can't you, like, boil that down to a science, though?
Before the mighty Alizarin, faithful servant of the Lord of Shadows and ruler of the deep. You dare to enter my realm unbidden. Know that an insult to me is an insult to my lord and master. Prepare to pay with your lives.
I like his spiral eyes. That's why I have eyes in real. That's the kind of eyes I have in real life. They're just red and spirally
You're the one who'll be paying
at all times.
big slimy so-and-so. Get a load of this.
A load of this. Well, I didn't know that Rab was Eggman. That's crazy. Why is he killing? I don't know. But why is Proto killing all the other streamers?
Are you having me on? I just blasted you with pearly gates and you barely even
You know what they say, the more the merrier.
The orb with which my lord and master entrusted me renders all your petty human enchantments null and void.
But we just got those abilities. Oh. Damn it.
Now join me in the blackest depths of despair.
It's an actual question for the American version. Was it just like worded very vaguely for, you know, the overseas version? Why is he speaking fancy and such? You know, just because you're a giant fish monster doesn't mean you can't be eloquent. Anyway, we're going back to the sea, I guess. We've been there before. Never mind. This is what lies at the bottom of the ocean. Grass. Yo, it's Elysium from Xenoblade 2. Fish. It was very vague for the British version. Weird. I don't know why they must confuse the British in such a manner. Is it spite? Oh, only John Nintendo of Britain can tell you. What's a very British name like Jameson, right? Jameson Nintendo of Britland, America. Nintendo. Kind of forgot how I got here. Yeah, there's some parts of this game that I'd be like, oh yeah, that does happen. You know, it's like, you know, it has been a while since my first playthrough, and you know, seeing some of these scenes like, oh yeah, that did happen. Oh, that just happened. Very beautiful fields. Not a bad place to live. In fact, I say it's a very good place to live. But before we talk to that dude, I'm gonna climb his ladders. You forgot about the fish monster. Yeah, you know, sometimes there's fish monsters and non-fish monsters. Well, so it's you. Hey, wait a minute, you look familiar. Don't look so worried. This place isn't heaven, but it's certainly not hell either. Well, don't just stand there. Grab yourself a rod. There's one over there. Finally. Dragon Quest becomes a real video game. Now it has a fishing minigame, like a true JRPG in current year. Except it's only in a cutscene. Darn. Denied.
And what, might I ask, are you staring at? Is there something stuck to my face?
Yo, the leather club's down the block. Yes.
All right. It is rather an imposing appearance, I agree.
Well, it's cursing that this kind of NPC, but without like, oh my god, like, oh my god.
Why don't we try another?
That's like illegal.
No. Still no good. Well, if at first you don't succeed.
Doug! I think you should have stayed as Doug.
Settling on a particular form, hmm? That rather makes me think you might not know who I am.
Why did he moan when he changed? I don't know. It probably hurts.
Known as the seer.
You know, your flesh is getting like transmogrified.
I take on different appearances for different people, you see.
It's like, oof,
But
owie, my
you mean to
bones.
say that I look different depending on who is doing the looking. But enough about me. How's the fishing? Caught anything?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
Oh, I should have lied through my teeth like a little bastard.
You're not ready yet, you see. When the time comes, you will know it. When the fish finally takes the bait, you must be ready to reel it in. But until then, you have no choice but to wait patiently. That is just the way of life. You know, I have the strangest feeling I've met one of your companions. Eric, was it?
Oh, you mean Sonic the Hedgehog's human Sona?
Well, no matter. We are not here to discuss him. Come, let us go inside. We can save the fishing for another day.
That's quitter talk. I was on the verge of getting a real wanker. What do you call a big fish? Like a hunker. I was on the verge of getting a real hunker. That's a fishman talk, right? I'm very familiar with the lingo. Also in very nice water. You always got to judge the water whenever water appears in any kind of video game, and I would say that this is quite nice. Steel isn't here right now, but that's the kind of water Steel will be swimming around in.
Take a seat. Make yourself at home.
Instead, we got Elijah just bouncing about down there.
Now, the fact that you're here makes me wonder if you might have taken a bit of a wrong turn somewhere. Hold still for just a moment.
I actually was gonna. This is a bad time to talk about this, but I actually was gonna make that little Elijah dancing down there into like a Better Twitch TV emote. I was actually gonna like try to submit it. I don't quite know how to do that, but I kind of know. You know, you got to go through like a process. You got to like fill out like a slight form, right? So I might end up doing that over the weekend if I got the opportunity to. Elijah looks amazing. I agree. Elijah is the greatest design in video games.
We've lost the power of the luminary, are we?
It can't be stopped.
Well, I'm afraid there's not much I can do about that. But there is one thing I can say. You may think that your power has been taken from you by the Lord of Shadows. But power cannot be taken, no more than it can be touched or tasted, especially not
Oops.
the power of the luminary.
I'm sorry. I actually got distracted by Elijah. I was staring at him.
Still no idea what I'm talking about, huh?
He's my favorite character.
No matter. I think that's enough for now. Let me leave you with this thought. When the time comes, you will know. You will feel the tug on the line, and you will know. As in fishing, so in life. Oh, that's right. You're drowning, aren't you? That won't do at all.
Oh yeah, you're fucking dying. That won't do at all.
Well, don't fret. A certain sacred tree tells me it's not your time just yet.
Heel slams design. Blech. Elijah designed. You take you can have everything, all my possessions, all my love, for the Elijah.
Right. We'd better get you woken up, hadn't we? You are the luminary, after all.
Well, you see, if you look closely at
important task to be getting.
if you look very closely at Elijah's design, you'll see that his head is slightly squishier than the average hill slimes, meaning that he does, in fact, have the superior design than your average hill slime. It's true.
Go.
Just trust me.
Save the world.
Change the world. My final message. Ow! I forgot she just flicked him. That's amazing.
Darling, you're alive! Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, Slyvando, you are a sore for side eyes.
When you took that tumble into the sea back there, we all thought you were done for, laddie. Oh, it was terrible. We tried to fish you out, but you slipped beneath the waves before we could get to you.
It's true, you asked Elijah. He's like, I have the squishiest head.
But then, well, it was nothing short of a miracle. There was a bright light, and suddenly, there you were, floating up from the seabed.
Like
Somehow
Jesus.
we managed to pull you out of the water, give that big slimy so-and-so the slip, and get here to safety. I still don't know quite how we did it.
What's the matter, honey? You look like you've seen a ghost.
A sore for side eyes, yeah.
You're kidding. You were fishing and you met a person called the Seer and they turned into a dog?
I like that delivery. Oh, honey, I'm afraid that you lost some brain cells after you were drowning. That can't be good.
Oh, come on, silly Billy. You were just dreaming, that's all. You were out for a long time.
Oh, wow, Proto, you're streaming early. Yeah. I'm gonna try to stream it like an hour early instead of you know, several thousand hours early. Hello, Fox. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're having a good Friday. Yeah, side for sore eyes. I know, sore for side eyes.
You have been through quite an ordeal.
I know what I said.
You need rest. As do we all. Come.
Whoop.
I'm thinking that Elijah should meet a blooper from Mario, because I think those two would get along very well. They're both slightly gelatinous, I think.
Put courage in your heart and lightning in your hand.
Thunder.
There'll be time enough for staring out to sea tomorrow, laddie. Come on, let's get you to bed.
A sight for some interesting shaped eye squares. An eye for sore sights. I think having an eye for sore sights means you just like watching bad movies or something, right? Like, oh, I have a discerning eye for sore sights. The party bed down in the cabin on the seashore and take a much-needed rest. All in the same bed. A sight for eyesores. That sounds like an insult. Like, oh, you get my eyes sores. A sore for eyesight. That sounds painful. But yes, for square-shaped eyes, I have square-shaped eyes. I don't know if you know this, but my eyes are just rectangular in shape. I kind of have a Sonic the Hedgehog eye where it's just like one giant eyeball, but it's a square instead. An eye for sight sore. Eye for sore sight eye. I have turned the chat into Stroke Simulator. I apologize. I don't actually. I like Stroke Simulator. Oh, you're awake at last. You're finally awake. I hear you were attacked by the sea monster everyone has been talking about. I can't believe you survived. Must be a lucky day. I've been thinking of venturing out to sea again. The beast may have swum off into the open ocean, but I doubt he'll stay for long. Perhaps the trip to the Warrior's Rest would be a wiser move. The inn has been the source of many a mysterious rumor of late. First sight, I sore. My sore sight is sore. Oh Jesus Christ!
Is there right?
Ah, it was nothing short of a miracle, Letty. I thought we lost you in the depths. I don't care, but when there was a bright light, and suddenly there you were, floating up from the seabed. That's the luck of the luminary for you. There's no time to be dwelling on your good fortune, though. You remember what Dave said about everyone at the Warriors' Rest having the same dream? Well, if you ask me, it's high time I go and investigate. Thank you, Shrep. Hello, Dave. Please come with us so they could attack. Poor blimey, Granddad. That was a close one. I really thought that Elysian was gonna drag us under. So we made it as Wardworst. Now, where's the Warriors' Rest in place, eh? Where's that Salty Stallion? Not a scratch on her, shipmate. She's ready to set sail whatever you are. What's your boss? Back aboard the Stallion then, is it? Come with us, Dave, please. You are the glue that holds this team together. Yeah, back to here. The Warriors' Rest Inn was just, just a slight footnote in our journey previously. We used it just to get into that one magic place to find the orb. But now we are going back there once again. I kind of like how this game is kind of structured like that, where you got to revisit places you've already been to, but there's a whole bunch of new stuff to do. And you kind of do it out of order since the world has been completely destroyed. And everything is all topsy-turvy, so you're not going to go different routes all over the place. It's interesting. Oh, look, it's Sham Ham Witches. Hello, these guys. Or Ham Shamwitches, my bad. Fake fan. Fake fan of the Sham Ham Witches. You have a multiple $100 Canadian worth of Avatar stuff on your way to your house. Nice. The best at any time of the game, the Sham Ham Witches. They're so cute. Look at them. They have hats. Look at them. Hey, why not? The shrine continues to grow. I assume you have a shrine of some kind. Welcome to the Warriors' Rest. I suppose you come because you heard the rumors. Well, this is the place. Everyone who stays here has exactly the same dream. I shan't tell you what kind of dream it is, though. If you want to know, you'll have to spend the night. Spend the night. Look inside. There is evil. I don't know the song. Behind Tickle the Tockle. My favorite member of the Tickington family. My favorite of those little ghost dudes. We found some fairy fluff. Fluff. That reminds me of the name of another character that exists in another video game coming soon to the PC. Well, the Warriors' Rest Inn. If you wish to have a place have the same dream as your fellow guests, you've come to the right place. Now then, welcome to our inn, weary travelers. Yes, we will spend the nights.
Such pain. Such despair.
He's just like me for real.
I am helpless, powerless, bound by the chains of regret. If only I could go back, I would gladly accept eternal damnation just to go back to that day.
Please, hear my plea. You must free this restless knight from his prison of despair.
Man, I wish my dreams were that cool.
All had the same dream, eh? Just like people have been saying. The poor knight bemoaning his fate, asking to go back.
I wish my dreams were that cool, because all my brain ever thinks of is stupid shit like Animal Crossing Zuma. I don't have dreams about nights, regretful nights. Yo, it's Tickle the Taco in a hat. Oh my god. That's gotta be one of the best things I've seen all day. I say one of because I saw a dog.
Oh, it was tragic.
He was a cute dog.
Desperate. I wish there was something we could do to help, but we don't know who he is or even where he is.
You never realized that part had voice acting? You don't normally play games with sound on? Do you just like not have them on, or do you play music in the background or something? I kind of have something similar where, and if you ever send me like a video on the Discord, or if I see a video on like Twitter or whatever, there's a good chance I watched it without audio, just because I don't know. I don't usually have the sound on my phone like that when I'm watching stuff. So like someone will send me something and I'll be like, oh, that was an interesting video. I was like, what'd you think of the audio? I was like, there was audio. Weird.
Maybe not. But that was Dracilian armor he was wearing. There's no doubt about that.
You always play handhelds and you're always watching other things. You made that wall back and that's your favorite image. It's a pretty good one. Yeah, I kind of do something similar where when I'm playing on handheld. Because usually when I'm playing on handheld, easy for me to say. When I'm playing on handheld, usually I'm either, you know, hanging out with other folks, or like I'm out and about in the world. So, you know, having the sound on would be a little inappropriate, I guess.
What do you say, laddie? Shall we go and see what's become of Dundrasil now that this blasted darkness has engulfed the world?
I was gonna say no. No, I think we should stay here. I want to dream about that night forever. I think the tacos are a little underrated when it comes to Dragon Quest, you know, monsters. Well, it's not really a monster. They're you know, they're just silly little fellers. All the Dragon Quest designs that are brought up all the time, I feel like those ones are not you know, not as appreciated as you think, you know. Where's the priest? I need to saves. You only play games on handheld? Other than Mario Kart and Smash with Friends, you always play handheld? Oh, you're the save human. The save human. I am also kind of well, that's kind of my favorite part about the Switch. I talked about it before, but I do play in handheld a lot. Because it's perfect when you're doing like you're playing an RPG, right? And there's side quests you gotta do. Or side quests you want to do, I guess. You don't gotta. That's why they're called side quests usually, unless your name is Torn of the Golden Country. So I like the side quests on handheld mode, and then usually when it's, you know, time for story, usually I go docked. Other than that, yeah, I play on handheld quite a bit as well. I just like having the choice, you know. Made kind of a cool sound. Oh yeah, Slyvando has the Falcon Blade. Well, now my next question is, who's your Smash Brothers main? I will judge you profusely, depending on what your answer is. I may even ban you. No, that's not true. Or is it? I haven't really taken the time to go out and like actually like farm more materials, even though we've learned around a lot of really cool recipes. Steve, she made Steve. That's cool. Steve's a pretty fun character to play as. Fighting against may be a different story, depending on who you ask. I don't know. Steve to me is a lot like Pac-Man, right? Where like I try to play that character and I feel like I need to like reprogram my brain a little bit to try and play as him. Same with Pac-Man, but I actually do kind of play as Pac-Man sometimes just because he's Pac-Man and he's got like seniority over my life. Well, my Smash main, it's changed. It's changed a few times over the years. It used to be NES, right? I used to play a lot of NES between N64, Brawl, and Melee, just because for the longest time I didn't even know what Earthbound even was, but I still really liked NES, so I still played them, even if I didn't even really know anything about the game he was actually from. But then when Shulk came out in Smash 4, I mostly stuck with Shulk. We already had this exact discussion now that I think about it. Oh well, I'm gonna keep talking anyway. I mostly played as Shulk in Smash 4, and then when Ultimate rolled around, I ended up playing Pyra and Mithra when they came out. Oh, I forgot we could build like his trees. He has trees. What do I even want on this lad? This absolute lad. Yeah, I guess we gotta improve his sword skills a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean like only once. Because we do not have enough points. Rab has a lot of points, but I think everything is expensive, right? Everything that I want anyway from this side of the tree is expensive. Well, no, I can actually get these. Oh. Yeah, why not? How did you feel the day that Steve was announced for Smash? Because I know I almost had like a... I almost had an aneurysm, I think. Because I had a feeling of like... You know, I had a strange feeling of... I can't believe that they're actually putting Steve in Smash. People joked about it. And then there's part of me that was both excited and part of me was like, why? Like, not for nothing, you know, Steve did it. I do believe Steve earned his spot amongst the video gamers and the Ultimates. But that still didn't make me, like, have a double take. Like, what? What the hell? I kind of got sold on him, though, when I saw him in gameplay, because I always assumed that if they did add Steve into Smash, he'd basically be like Link, right? You know, he's Sword and Shield, and you're all up in that man's fluff. You'd have, you know, Sword and Shield, he uses bows and arrows, all that stuff, but no, they actually made him a really creative character. And I think I like that. That's really cool. Whenever you look up Avatar to this place to get information from, yours just comes up. You almost died, and that's when you're really into Smash. Oh yeah, no. When you're nearing the gates of the afterlife, that's when the Smash really locks in a human.
Victory is life for the old dog yet.
Just ask any average Smash Brothers player. They're always hearing the bells, the trumpets. You have a group of friends. All I did was play Smash. They were so excited. Yeah, that was a fun time. You know, it was always neat. Anytime there was a Nintendo Direct, and you know, you're guaranteed at least some kind of surprise knowing that there was a Smash announcement. Also, sort of meant that the internet would be a little unusable for the next few days. Aren't I heading towards Thunder Cell? Oh. Oh. I guess I was going the wrong way. But yeah, it would make the internet a little unusable because they'd be like, why didn't this character get in? Or why did this character get in? It's like, And I know from my own perspective, it's like, you know, I'm pretty psyched with whoever gets in, because even if it was a character that I know not much about, it's still, you know, I get to learn about him a little bit. That's kind of what got me interested in, you know, Dragon Quest and Persona. Because Hero got added to Smash, and I'm like, hey, this series seems kind of cool. Why is this character so awful to fight against? Your friend said today that he couldn't get into Death Note because it felt like something a child wrote. We are no longer friends. Well, listen, I like Death Note a lot, but it is a little... I know it's intentional, but You know what? I'm not gonna get into it. I don't care. I'm fine. It's a great series. I just have issues with it, just a little bit, but it is a great series. It's a joke, but you came close. What do you think is like the pettiest argument you ever had with someone? Where it's like, what's like the pettiest thing you think you've come the closest to losing a friend over? I'm trying to think what mine was. I guess there was kind of a time where I almost ended up burning a bridge with someone that I've been friends with since school. Because I replied to a message like a few days too late, because when it comes to Discord, I only check Discord whenever I see there's an actual message. So if I miss a message, it's gonna stay missed for a long time, right? I kind of almost lost a friend because I thought I was just intentionally ignoring them for the longest time, just because I would not be notified on Discord, and because, you know, I would not check it otherwise. So that's kind of how that went, I guess. You've been cheated on over crystals. What kind of crystals? Like the crystals of Gingledoof? What do you mean crystals? You can't just like oh, you know, my magic crystals kind of tore my friendship asunder one time. Oh, that was a Durgan. Oh man, it's a Chimera. A Chimera and a lot of his friends. You know, they stop being friends over stuff like that. Yeah, I guess so. I never actually did lose a friendship over stuff like that, but that was kind of the closest I came to is because I missed a message. And because my socially anxious ass saw the message like about maybe a week or so later, and I still didn't reply anyway, because I thought, well, now it's way too late. now I definitely shouldn't reply. That is a feeling I have sometimes where sometimes, oh yeah, it's the cabin we stayed at, where it's like, I can't reply to this message. It's been too long. That'd be silly. I can't reply to this. It's been so long. Your ex was in the crystals. You didn't believe in them? Oh. The only thing I know about crystals are that one joke made by that one streamer about how you charge your crystals by, you know, jerking the gherkin. Is this true? Is that how you charge crystals? I don't think that's true, but you know, you never know, I guess. Hello. I was told there was a save point here. Been utterly lied to. Oh. I don't know why I went out of the way to save. That doesn't make any sense. Oh well. Oh well. You put them under moonlight and stuff. Oh. Let's see. Did it do anything? Or yeah, were they like glow in the dark, or is it just like a? Is it kind of like a belief thing? I know that people that I kind of know that crystals are a thing people do, but I kind of don't understand it. God, every time I close the menu, Slyvando is just like covering up the entire screen with his feathers. There are times where Slyvando is directly behind me, and it takes up like 50% of the screen, or even 100% sometimes. Yeesh. They were just rocks. I thought they do a bunch of magic. Oh. I see. That reminds me of the Ice Tourist Forum. Sort of. Do you know about the Ice Tourist Forum? It's like this forum of a bunch of people that are really way too into ice.
All right.
Like there's like an entire message board of people who are like, yo, I love to chew on ice. And there was even people that would maybe put stuff that you shouldn't make ice out of.
We did it, darling.
And well, it's disturbing, is what I'm trying to get to. But you know, the ice tourist forum is an interesting place. I think the people of the Ice Tourist Forum would probably get along with that one guy who's really into jars. They both seem to have a similar prerogative, I guess. Anyway, we're gonna head on into Dungeon Still. I almost said it wrong. I'm stuck on geometry. You ever just been stuck on geometry? This one time I was stuck on geometry real bad. I actually have been, I guess I technically have been stuck on geometry before, whereas like a piece of clothing just gets like stuck. Stuck on some kind of door handle or whatever. It's like, well, geometry. A leech lizard, he has an eye in his hand. So that's how you know he means business. God, that does so much damage. Ow. He's still going. He's still schmoving.
Here you go, laddie.
Oh, he's almost dead. Just smack her in the face. You gotta punch her in the face. You know, actually, what I forgot to mention on Monday that I found out about. Okay, this very much has nothing to do with anything that we've been talking about so far, but so y'all remember Animal Crossing Zuma, right? I told the story of how my brain thought of that for whatever reason. But I found out that the idea of a 3DS, a 3DS Animal Crossing spin-off puzzle game is actually not that far off. Eek, who is that? Please don't hurt me. I'm not a bad slime. If you promise not to hurt me, I'll tell you something surprising. Book goes all the way to the castle. You can. It was like, I already talked to you, but I'm going to talk to you again because you're a slime, and slimes are just a joy to talk to. But as it turns out, that Animal Crossing New Leaf, you can actually play. You can actually play Panel to Pawn on the if you have the 3DS piece of furniture, which, you know, Panel to Pawn, Puzzle League, whatever you want to call it, match 3 puzzle game that I love dearly. So there technically is a 3DS puzzle spin-off of Animal Crossing. It just wasn't themed around the puzzle game Zuma. So, you know, full circle, I guess, something like that. Kind of surprised I'm only just now finding out about that, though. But I guess I never did play the Welcome Amiibo update, which that was introduced in. Otherwise, I probably would have been mostly playing that instead of actual Animal Crossing. So I do like Panel to Pawn a lot. I mentioned it last time, but you know, it's a puzzle game. It's fun. I like it. I wish there was more of it. Yeah, back here. This is where we recruited Rab and Jade. Animal Crossing and Zuma at the same time. I kind of, you know, oh man, you know, I should have done that for April Fools. Well, I guess maybe I couldn't have done that because I don't exactly have like a readily available Animal Crossing save file that I could play on stream. Considering, well, I'll tell you in a second, but I would not. I don't think I would want to use my like actual save file for Animal Crossing.
Ruins the last time we came, but this
For stream, I mean.
This is something else. Ah, it fair breaks my heart. Where was I? Ah, yes. It should be around here somewhere.
If you connect both of them with one controller, you'll have Animal Crossing Zuma, which would be odd because I don't know if you know how Zuma plays like, but I feel like playing Zuma with a controller would be like miserable.
Would you boys do me a favor and shift this little lot?
That to me seems like a very mouse and keyboard kind of game. Well, I guess I could still do that through other means, but that's a story for another day, I suppose.
Well, don't just stand there, darling. If I'm getting my hands dirty, you are too.
Where does this stairway lead, Lord Robert?
To an underground passage that runs beneath the castle. It was meant to allow the royal family to flee should Dundrasil ever come under attack. Right. Let's get in there and see if we can find some clues to the identity of our restless knight, shall we?
You never heard of Zuma, and you honestly, it'd be more fun to not look it up. Yeah, just build up the mystery of Zuma. It's weird though because I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm still talking about this dream this many years later, this many days later, but it baffles me because I don't play Zuma. I haven't played Zuma. The only time I've ever seen Zuma was at a bar. Keep in mind, I was way too young to be in the bar, but you know. And there was like this kind of, it wasn't really an arcade machine. It was just like a little monitor set up in a corner where you could play games on it. You could play stuff like poker, solitaire, whatever, but it had Zuma. And that was like my first and only exposure to Zuma. And the thing is that when my brain thought that up, I was like, holy crap, I haven't thought about that game in like actual decades. And I thought it was called Zulu. But no, it was called Zuma. So when I searched it, I was like, oh yeah, it was that game. It was Zuma that I saw. So I was like, I don't know. The human brain is weird sometimes. It's like, yo, you remember this one random game that you have never thought of your entire life, but saw when you were like, I don't know, like 6 or 7 or 8, even 9. I don't even remember. It was that long ago. It's weird. But I almost feel like that at this point, I should play Zuma on stream sometime because that'll probably be fun. And there's a game on Steam called Zuma's Revenge, which has a story mode. So who knows? Maybe one day I'll just like show up. I mean, it's made by PopCap. You can't go wrong with PopCap games. Well, at least not. Yeah, at least back then you couldn't go wrong with PopCap games. These days, I'm not so sure. Considering the absolute state that Plants vs. Zombies is in right now, I don't know what blood is cooking over there at PopCap, but who knows?
Such pain, such despair.
It's him. It's the night of our dreams.
How dare you? How dare you return here? Be gone, servants of evil!
Yeah, okay, crap, what's the main villain of DMC5's name? Oh god, I'm forgetting. Why can't I remember? I love DMC5. You love PVZ2. I'm not even talking about PVZ2 because the thing is that PVZ2, I'll talk about this later. This is more important.
You destroyed everything. You monsters! I will never forgive you!
I'm keen to have a wee chat with our friend here, but something tells me he's got other things in mind.
Damn it! I really can't remember what the main villain in Devil May Cry 5's name is. What? Why?
Stay focused.
Oh well. Who cares? But anyway, I was gonna say that Plants vs Zombies 2 eventually did become good, but that was like, I could tell you from experience, as someone who played it when it first came out, that game did not start good. But eventually it did actually morph into actually, you know, a decent product. So have you seen Plants vs Zombies 3? Because oh boy, let me tell you. Let me tell you, that one right there, that's a real stinker right there. That Plants vs Zombies 3 that came out somewhat recently. Yeah, I know. We'll set this up. You seen it? Well, my big issue is that it kind of defeats the purpose. The fact that you can't at all take any plants. You can't choose your plants. And like I feel like that's all I really need to say about it. You can't choose your plants. It's basically a puzzle game now, which I like puzzle games, but I like the, you know, the build variety that you have in Plants vs Zombies. You know, tackle a different day a different way, but you cannot do that in 3. I don't know why I'm talking about Plants vs Zombies. I really like Plants vs Zombies. You can choose your Plants vs Zombies. I'm talking about Plants vs Zombies 3. The new one that came out somewhat recently. No, you can't. You could choose them in 2, but you can't choose them in 3. And that's like, why even bother? You had audio muted for the past bits. I've been ranting and raving. Damn it. Yeah, why not?
This is the end for you!
It's over for you. But I've been defending. Oh well. Man, this guy is a chump. This guy is not beating the chump allegations. Oh, never mind. I shouldn't have talked smack. You're eating the thickest bit of bacon ever. The company that produced it didn't get the last bit in the slicer right, so it's like 3 bacon stick. Jesus Christ. That is not a bacon. That is a shoulder. A bacon, I just said. That is a word. You know, well, TLDR, I do not like Plants vs Zombies 3. But I do love Plants PvZ 1 and, you know, PvZ 2 to an extent, but I sort of wish that someday there would be a release of PvZ 2 that, you know, is not released as a mobile game with microtransactions and stuff, and just like as a full game single player. Okay, that's the end of my PvZ rant.
You took my beloved Eleanor. You took my boy. I will never forgive you.
Is it at least 3? Well, I think it is, but it's another, you know, one of them freemium games like PvZ 2 is. But it's like, why bother if it's like not even. It shouldn't have been called PvZ 3. I think it should have been called like a spin-off, like, oh, PvZ puzzle or something. I don't know. Okay, now it's over.
Eleanor? But that's the old queen's name, which would make you...
Anyway, this is very important.
Last king of Dundrasil. Just as I thought. A great man, and a fine warrior too, as you've just witnessed. And, most importantly of all, your father. I'm sorry the two of you had to meet like this.
Maybe I shouldn't have called him a chump.
What happened to you, Erwin? Come on, laddie. Look at me. What in the...
I'm not done with my PvZ rants. Okay, well, at least let us get swallowed into the shadow realm real quick.
At last you have come. Long have I waited for a kindly soul to free my restless night from his misery.
When I think I'm out, they drag me back in.
The voice from the dream.
Void simulator. You might even say it is the voices of the void.
You are correct, of course. Before you kneels Erwin, King of Dundrasil.
You know how Palworld made a trailer for a maybe not real visual simulator? I almost said visual novel for Palworld. I think Voices of the Void should have also done something, and they should have called it Voices of the Vor.
All those long years
For a very specific crowd.
that darkest of days,
Very specific.
he fought to the last.
Not for
The
everyone.
light of justice sustained him, and he refused to yield to the darkness. But with time, that light has waned, and all that remains is the tortured soul you see before you. Lost between light and dark, life and death.
You hate Palworld, the game that kicked Nintendo's soul dog in. It poisoned our water supply, burned our crops, and put a plague onto our houses. Oh my god, the discourse with Palworld was so bad that it made me not want to stream it. Or it made me not want to stream for a while because, like, I don't want to bring this up. Well, also, I didn't want to stream because my whole life was a lie, but that's a different story for another day.
I beg of you, help him, free him from his nightmare. Shine the light of hope into the darkness of his despair.
The visual novel thing I'm claiming they made, it wouldn't happen to break Twitch TOS? I don't think so. I think unless it's, like, specifically banned, it wouldn't break TOS, right? Maybe? Well, if there's like if there's some like explicit scenes, maybe, but I don't know. I have not played this myself, so I am not the authority
The voice.
of the Palworld visual
It's gone
novel.
again. Who is she?
That'll have to wait. Erwin here needs our help. But what are we supposed to do to help him?
Such pain, such despair. You took my Eleanor, my Proto. You destroyed everything. I will never forgive you. Naming my character after my stupid Twitch username is kind of biting me. King Erwin continues to mutter pitifully, moving closer to listen. As he steps forward, Proto is suddenly transfixed by the void inside his father. I really did almost just say Voices of the Void.
Do I smell fresh meat? It's been a while. Years, in fact.
Should I have healed?
Well then, I need to make you nice and miserable before I devour your tender torment. Watch and despair. Such pain. Such anguish. I am helpless, powerless, bound by the chains of regret.
You always thought this guy looked weak, but then he kicked your ass. I could take him. No, I'd win, said Fox. You're surprised that Sega released the visual now, but that was like actually really good. I still need to play the Death of Sonic the Hedgehog. I wanted to on stream, but I never got around to it. I've been kind of on a slight visual novel kick because I found a YouTube channel that talks about it a lot.
It is a great honor to be invited.
Talks about the genre a lot.
This most special of days with you.
And it especially talks about a lot of untranslated visual novels, so that's kind of a treat. You know, finding a lot of stuff I never would have discovered otherwise. It's a great channel. I can recommend it later if you're interested.
Air is a source of great joy and happiness to us all. Congratulations, Your Majesty.
Such pain, such anguish. And meanwhile, Elijah's he's having the time of his life. He's like, "Gooray! I'm glad he's dead."
Thank you. Thank you. Aye, this is a momentous day for Dundrasil.
You, the Irish.
I'm
Damn.
humbled to be lucky enough to celebrate it with you all.
Aaron Ryan from Punch-Out in shambles. You're bringing your hyperfixation into Dragon Quest XI just to kill that guy. Nah, I'd win.
My dear Sultan, King Gustav, allow me to welcome you both to Dundrasil. You honor us with your presence.
The honor is all ours, King Erwin. Truly, it has been far too long. 1,000 thanks for preparing such lavish festivities.
Isn't, like, the Demo Man Irish? I'm kidding. That's not funny.
Though, of course, we are not here merely to celebrate. Today's colloquy of kings shall determine the fate of Erdrea for generations to come.
Yeah, just kidding. The Irish are cool. It's the English that are to blame. Yeah, they're the reason why it's called Scrumpy, right? We searched that up on stream and it's like, oh, how dare you? How dare you?
I, for one, mean to see that my people's interests are well represented. You will forgive me if I grow a little passionate at times.
He was originally planning to be Irish before they turned him into the Demo Man. What a weird timeline that would have been. I'm glad we live in this timeline where the Demo Man is the Demo Man we know and love.
It is the first time the rulers of the four kingdoms have ever gathered under one roof, you know. A momentous occasion indeed.
Kind of wish I looked like that guy when I get older, you know, just like a very stereotypical, like, you know, like that man's looks like a wizard. He looks like he's about to send you on like a vision quest to go save the crystals from the dragon. I kind of want to be like that when I get old. I'm just going to send people on quests. I'm just going to have an exclamation point over my head at all times.
But the reason itself is a momentous one, of course. The birth of an heir to the title of Luminary is an event of unparalleled significance.
Indeed it is. Thank you once again for agreeing to meet so readily.
There's a Roblox recreation of TF2 called Typical Colors 2 where he's Irish and he's called something else. Demo Man. His name is Demon Stan.
Now, I have some final preparations to make before we convene the colloquy. I will come and fetch you when we're ready to begin.
That guy does not fit in and you love it. Yeah, he kind of sticks out, which is weird because I think we've seen him a couple of times in flashbacks, like in Rab's chapter and stuff, but
Guards, I don't suppose any of you have seen King Carnelian?
Demon Stand. Get out of here. But don't. Continue to keep talking about the thing that I enjoy.
King Carnelian is walking the grounds with Lord Robert, sire.
It's an enemy stand. Anyway, we are ghosts now. Elijah was like, great, I'm glad he's a ghost. Earth Luminary brings the promise of peace for all of Erdrea. Let all be as Yggdrasil wills it. A most agreeable banquet, yes. I don't know why everyone makes such a fuss about the Luminary. He's just a character from an ancient fairy tale. He isn't even real. Not like Sir Hendrik of Heliodor. Now there's someone you really can believe in, a true hero. Every day brings new reports of monsters terrorizing some village or other. The world's become a rather dangerous place. Thank goodness Luminary is here at last to keep us all safe from the unpleasantness. Yeah. He'll get right on that. He was just born not too long ago. Pretty sure. At the sands, what a feast. As if they were not cause enough for joy, the rulers of the great kingdoms are gathered at last. The birth of the luminary is an auspicious event indeed. My own son and heir is also soon to be born. I must endeavor to celebrate his arrival with equal pomp and splendor. I almost thought he said a plump. That's a word that's not used enough. Ahem, says the luminary right behind him. It was like, hello, oh. And then the guy's like, he's right behind me, isn't he? There's no need to be so impatient. We'll get to see the baby just as soon as the colloquy of the kings is done. I think they might be getting started with that any minute now. Actually, I saw King Erwin heading into the courtyard of King Carnelian. Talk to me, Elfman. Rulers of all 4 kingdoms brought together for a great summit. There will be fireworks, I am sure. Luckily for me, I have front row seat. That part is, I'm like 90% certain that he dies in like 10 minutes from now.
King Carnelian, Lord Robert.
Considering who else is ruined Sniffleheim at this point.
If you'd like to make ready.
Look at that, King Rab.
Lord Robert informs me that the boy bears the mark. That he is the luminary reborn.
That's right, aye. I've decided to present him to you all at the colloquy. The sight of so many people gathered to celebrate his birth has brought home to me how important he is. How much hope the light he brings represents.
Save it for the meeting, Erwin.
Oh, everyone was about to go off.
Don't take it to heart, laddie. The fate of all Erdrea hangs in the luminary now. Not everyone's going to be happy about that.
You're bald.
Right, it's nearly time. Why don't you go and fetch the wee one from Eleanor's chambers?
I don't know why I said that. That was rude. And it's been clear since the last time we saw him, so I don't know why this is news now. Well, there they go. King Erwin, King Carnelian, and Lord Robert all off upstairs. The colloquy of Kings is getting started soon then. Yeah, it's kind of a blinking you'll miss it kind of thing, but what do you mean I can't go up these stairs? Oh, I can. I was blocked off for a second. It's kind of a blinking you miss it kind of thing, but in the intro to the game, you do see that this very meeting that's going on right now. You see it very briefly. You can see Rab and the other kings all gathered around the campfire singing their campfire song. Something you don't really think about for a sense, it happens so early in this giant, massive video game. How many times do I have to tell you, you big galoots? That's a good word, galoots. King Eleanor's chambers are through that door and onto the left. Hurry up before King Erwin gets here. I'm sorry, I'm new here. I guess we'll just drop on by and have sort of time paradox and like look at our babby selves. Bro just said goo goo gaga.
Aw, he's so tiny. Can I touch him, Lady Eleanor? I promise I'll be careful.
I think he likes you, Jade. He wants to play. He's a very special boy, you know. They call him the Luminary. People have all sorts of hopes for him.
Little does Jade know that she and this babby would soon be kicking monsters and slashing swords against all kinds of horrors of the world.
His father, that he can help people to overcome their problems, just as Erwin does.
The Bruminary. And when you say that, I just imagine the Luminary with like the scumbag Steve hats. Anybody remember Scumbag Steve? He has like the Scumbag Steve hat and like sunglasses and smoking a joint. That's the Bruminary.
I hope he grows up to be nice and kind like you, Lady Eleanor.
I'm telling you, in this world, nothing could go right. It's like, oh, what a sweet moment. And then the darkness imprisoning me.
King Erwin!
The colloquy's about to start, Eleanor. Will you hand me the wee one? All right, wee man. Let's go and talk to some scary old men, shall we? Don't worry. Daddy will look after you.
Wee Man is my favorite member of the Jackass extended family.
Oh, Erwin. You don't need to hold on to him so tight, you know. Let the poor boy breathe.
Yeah, everything's going fine. Then suddenly crawling in my these wounds, they will not crawl.
Away out there. And on such a special day, too.
You love the Wee Man group.
Making me feel uneasy.
Just a bunch of short fellers. They get up on stage and they blow your mind with their music. It's quite the act.
Come on now, Eleanor. There's nothing to worry about. We'll keep you safe no matter what, won't we, wee man?
And what about me,
Hey, you don't need me to protect you, Jade. You've got King Carnelian. Your dad's a force to be reckoned with, and no mistake. Right. We better get this meeting started. I'll see you later, Eleanor.
If only this game had an unlockable costume where you could play as Bab Luminary. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm like this. Like I gotta make a horrible jokes during a moment such as this.
Both of you.
That's just how it is, I guess. I'm gonna be such a good big sister to Proto. We're gonna play together all the time when he gets bigger. Someone there. Who are you talking to, Lady Eleanor? There's nobody there. No, of course not. Sorry, dear. It's just, well, it's the strangest thing. I know that Erwin's taking little Proto to the colloquy. Am I saying that right? But it's as though I can still sense him here in this room. I felt his warmth. But this isn't the time for that kind of nonsense. It's my wee one's big day. I must let myself get distracted. How is Jade's hair so long already? I don't know. I guess it's not impossible that, you know, she's got long hair. Maybe? I don't know how hair works. Those colloquy queens will be starting soon, eh? Hey, do you remember which room they said it'd be in? Didn't you listen to a word of the briefing? It's in the room straight across from the throne room, you deaf galoots. Don't be such a grump. I was just asking in case that it all kicks off in there. We need to bash in and save the king, as if that's gonna happen. Yeah. As if such a thing were need to happen. My real question is, how come the Bab Luminary hasn't learned how to use greatswords yet? They're awesome. They're overpowered in this game. You should get on that. Like, what are you doing, dude? Go home to your wife and kids. What are you doing here?
This child, he is the one?
I am the one.
He bears the mark. There's no mistaking it. Dark one riseth, tree descendeth, luminary, man defendeth.
Luminary was born with the knowledge of how to wield a greatsword. That's what makes him a great hero. It's not the fact that he can hear the world tree's blessings. No, it's the fact that he could swing a giant stick.
Light's mark shineth, hand extendeth. With his coming, black night endeth.
The final poem in the Book of Erdwin.
The legends tell us that the Dark One was defeated by the Luminary in the Age of Heroes, bringing eternal peace to the world. But, as I'm sure you haven't failed to notice, monsters walk the land once more. The peace of Erdrea is under threat.
Ram Ranch is under siege.
Has already fallen at the wicked creature's hands, and King Arnut with it. He will be sorely missed.
And now a child has been born who bears the mark, which brings us to a reason for gathering here today. What does all this mean for Erdrea?
It sounds like a prophecy. The Luminary will make everything good. Not the Luminary fucked everything up. Well, like, you know, that is kind of what happened at the World Tree. The Luminary did, to an extent, kind of fuck everything up. Not quite his fault, but it's like, damn, we really took a big L on that one. Let me tell you.
Speak of the Dark One, of monsters running wild, of the peace of centuries crumbling. But surely, the birth of the child signals an end to our woes.
Oh.
Now that the Luminary
It all
is
hurts.
among us, the balance can be restored, the peace can be maintained. All is well.
The fuck did you just say? I feel like this is one of those games that could replay audio. I would have too much fun.
You believe that the presence of the Luminary will ensure that peace prevails. Can you be certain?
Who asked you, BFG looking ass? That was mean.
Forgive me, Lord Robert, but the Book of Erdwin contains another poem concerning this matter, does it not?
And the Luminary messes everything up, but you know, we're gonna fix it. We'll get there. We're working on it.
It does. The very first poem. The prophecy. World Tree's gift, first of many. Bold, bright, blessed luminary. Thy light doth a shadow cast. Lo, the Dark One, bleak, black, vast.
What are the two of you implying? That the Luminary causes the appearance of the Dark One?
Without light, there cannot be shadow. Without darkness, the stars cannot shine. This has always been the way of the world. Darkness and light must coexist. So, indeed, the birth of the Luminary may well be what causes the Dark One to awaken.
You dare to imply that my son is somehow the source of our troubles? That the Luminary isn't a force for good?
Can we be certain that he is? Evil does not always take a monstrous form, after all.
Although in the world of Dragon Quest, usually it does.
You must have noticed the sinister glow emitted by Erdwin's lantern of late. Ever since your child was born, in fact.
What are you trying to...
Oh, great. You made my son make a stock baby cry.
The star sings at night, you know. I have heard it. It sings of Erdrea's destruction.
King Gustav is right.
Ah, don't you start.
Ominous footsteps approach. We all hear them. As the leaders of this world, we owe it to our people to root out even the slightest hint of evil at its source.
Yeah, who's to say that the appearance of the Dark One is the one that doesn't, you know, cause the birth of the Luminary? Who's to say it's not the other way around, eh? Cornelian? That's your real name?
Even when that source is painfully close to home.
Why don't you just come out and say it? You're asking me to kill my own son. My own flesh and blood. Something happened. Not long before the child was born. I'm sure some of you saw it. A great, blinding light shot up from Yggdrasil and set the sky aglow. For a moment, it seemed that night had become day. We saw that same light on the evening he was born. It was shining from the mark on his hand.
Yeah, Rab's just over there, just like, you know. Rab's just kind of like, you know, just let Erwin say his piece. It's probably better off that way.
The child is a force for good. I have never been more certain of anything. He did not give rise to the darkness. He was sent to drive it out.
Yeah. Instead of stabbing the baby, let's go stab the Dark Lord. Easy peasy.
Light and dark are not two sides of the same coin. The light of the luminary is a gift. A gift that will cleanse the world of evil.
A rousing performance indeed. Of course, if you had shown even a whit less conviction, we would have had no choice but to remove the child from your care.
The Dark One sucks. But all my homies hate the Dark One.
The Luminary is the child of Yggdrasil. He alone can bring light to the world. He must be protected at all costs.
Yeah, you can kind of see why people in Heliodor were talking about, like, what the heck happened to King Carnelian? He was all about that Luminary for a while there, but then he's like, me and the Luminary are no longer friends. You can kind of see that now.
You will forgive us our little
What a 180 he did when Morrigan took over.
To be sure how strongly you believed. Your face.
You thought we were gonna kill your child.
I am satisfied. Send him to Heliodor when he comes of age. He will be trained in all that he will need to fulfill his destiny. We must confer upon the Luminary the power to lead us all.
King Carnelian. Everyone. I don't know what to say.
Very good. The most pressing item on our agenda is dealt with, and it ended just as I knew it would.
The Sultan of Gallipolis had no idea what was going on the whole time. He's very much faking it till he makes it right now in this situation.
Now the matter is settled. Our kingdoms are united in their purpose.
Let all be as Yggdrasil wills it.
Yeah, the Sultan didn't know anything. Like he thought everyone was just about to throw hands right then and there.
That concludes the colloquy. Now, all that remains is to introduce the Luminary to his adoring public.
I like how the actual Luminary, the grown-up Luminary, is just back there, just, you know, just like...
Thank you, King Carnelian. My friends, I'd like to thank you all for coming. Now, the...
You can't really try to fake out the player there. It kind of works because you know that King Carnelian, at least while he was possessed by Morrigan, did not, you know, he did not care for the Luminary at all. But then it turns out, no. He was on board with letting the Luminary, you know, cleanse the light of the world of darkness. But, you know, as we all know, that wouldn't always stay that way forever. The Sultan wanted to kill the Luminary. He's like, oh, you mean we're not killing the child? Oh, yeah, of course. We're not going to do that. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Your Majesty!
What is it?
You must flee the palace immediately. Monsters! Hundreds of monsters!
Oh dear.
We're under attack. Everyone, we have to get out of here now.
And this is where it all goes wrong. Can this truly be happening? Are the monsters willing to destroy an entire kingdom, get rid of their hands on a mere child? Mighty Yggdrasil, lend us protection. May your blessed boughs hold back these foul creatures. I always forget how freaking tragic the world of Erdry is. Like, Jesus Christ. The more I play through this game, the more I replay it, I'm like, man, the people of Erdry have got it rough. Christ Almighty. Oh, sorry, Luminary Almighty. What was it who claimed that the Luminary would be our savior? So far, he appears to be anything but. For now, Your Majesty, I will give my life to protect you if I must, in the name of Gallopolis. Slashing the door with silent resolve, determined to protect King Gustav at all costs.
Where is the Luminary, Babs? Give him to us.
Like, I know that Dragon Quest is not really a stranger to tragedy. It kind of sidewinds you with that, but man, Dragon Quest 11 is like, jeez.
They have come in force, but they shall not have the child.
Rab's about to fuck him up.
Lord Robert and I will keep them at bay. Take Eleanor and the child and flee the castle. Now!
But King Carnelian, this is suicide!
I'm not trapped in a room full of monsters. You monsters are trapped in a room full of me!
I'm not in my dotage just yet. Now go!
Thank you. Both of you.
I just hope everyone made it to the throne room. Take you all, and if I have to, you'll never have the boy. Moo-hoo ha-ha, foolish human worms. You will die trying to protect your precious luminary. Doesn't seem to be aware presence. Try to fight it? Yes. Oh yeah, time paradox. Let's do it. Let me give you guys a hand. God, great swords are so busted. It's ridiculous. Like, I'm sure he was weakened on purpose because, you know, it's just a luminary, but God. What the hell happened? The monster just suddenly collapsed in front of us. Did it die of a heart attack? What? Okay, they do not comment on that. Hang on, is that why Rab and Carnelian survived? Did we actually change the future, or is this like a vision? Now I'm starting to question. Huh. I don't know. Hey, let's go to the throne room. I guess it does make sense.
We were so worried.
I guess you know, you could say that the luminary was protecting him, but they did not realize that it was quite literal.
You're alive. Oh, thank the heavens. When we saw the monsters coming, we feared the worst for you both.
Dungeons are still more like Dundees.
Never mind that now. We need to get out of here, all of us. Come on.
I think that's exactly what the monsters that were storming the castle are saying. Like, oh, shoot, Dungeons are still more like Dundees. Carnelian didn't really survive. I mean,
no matter what happens, I will get you out of here. I promise. Let's go.
I guess that is true that he didn't exactly survive intact. You know, he lived, but he was never the same after that. Well, until he was the same, you know, after everything at the World Tree. And Rab, well, Rab I could believe that Rab fought his way out, considering, you know, what he's capable of, even in his old age. So I guess it could be believed that, you know, Carnelian made it out because of the whole possession thing, and Rab made it out because, you know, he's Rab. But then the real question is, how the heck did the Sultan of Galapagos survive? My man, the Sultan of Galapagos, seems to not be even aware of what's even happening at most of the time. So the way he survived is like, who knows? And of course, we all know what happens to the King of Sniffelheim. He doesn't, in fact, does not make it out. The Sultan just got lucky. I could kind of believe it. Knowing how Galapagos is run, the fact that he sold a priceless artifact straight from the World Tree to random merchants to be used in a prize fight in Octagonia, I could believe that he just got lucky. Like how Galapagos is not already in shambles is beyond me. He just got a really good luck stat. I wonder why King Erwin took wee Prince Proto downstairs with him. I just hope they're all right, both of them. You know, you gotta hunker down a bit. Are you in timeout? Don't mind me. I'm just a piece of wall. There you go. I guess she does. No, she does not blend in. No.
We should be able to get out through here.
It's you.
His presence. I sense him. I smell him. The luminary.
I wonder if this is meant to be the same Dullahan that we fought outside of Cobblestone.
Give him to me. There can be no escape.
Just you try and take him.
Probably not. Because everyone's probably about to... Probably about to do that.
The monsters are everywhere. What are we going to do, Erwin?
Well, yeah, even if, you know, the Luminary wasn't the Luminary, you still would have fought tooth and nail to get him out of there.
Far around the castle. They must have the place surrounded.
Even if he was an actual, like, Jesus, he still... Nothing would have changed, I don't think.
We'll have to.
And yes, of course...
This way.
Of course, Rab. He is the Lorax. He speaks for the trees. He'll be fine. I need to stop wasting all my MP on these monsters. These very clearly weakened monsters. Why did it send that twice? I didn't see it twice on my end, so I don't know what the heck. I bet this just works just fine. Yeah, I've been greatly overkilling these monsters. Oh well, screw them. Only good monster's a dead monster. Automod? Why would it get automodded? There's nothing wrong with what was said. Oh, he actually lived. Yeah, it's me, the Luminary. There, he's done, but there's plenty more where that came from, I'll wager. Good, the monster is storming the gates. There's no way out through here. See, if this is Dragon Quest Heroes, you know, taking out hordes of monsters in one fell swoop is no problem. Considering that game is a Warriors game. Hope King Erwin and the wee one made it out okay, and Lady Eleanor as well. The door they went through leads to the underground passageway. If they could get through there and out of the castle, there's hope for Dundra still yet. There was not hope for Dundra still. This whole incident could have been avoided if instead of training their knights to use swords and shields, they should have just trained them to use great swords, because great swords are busted.
I think this was the one.
They would not have even stepped foot in the Dungeon cell.
Quickly, in we go, before the monsters find us.
Man, I'm so shiny as a ghost. I don't really comment this as much as I probably should, but I like the randomized load screens where it's like, hey, I know you're like literally about to witness what happens, to your mom and your dad when you were a bab, but hey, did you guys know about Vince Vanquish, the former champion of Octagonia? Yo, Vince Vanquish is gonna run all over you when Vince-A-Mania hits you, brother. What you gonna do when Vince-A-Mania runs all over you? Yeah, we've been in these sewers many times, haven't we? Well, not quite. We've been in similar structures, I guess. We've been in sewers many times, I could say.
Make a break for it. I'll deal with him. Get out of here, quickly!
But Erwin...
Run! And don't look back!
All right, you despicable creatures. Do your worst. You won't get past me!
He looks like an idiot in that armor. No, that's a Dundressalian family armor. I guarantee you Rab wearing that at some point, probably. Think I'll bow to you. Think I'll let you harm my family? Never. Let's have a go at it. I know exactly what these guys need. Do it again. Yo, he's got a falcon blade. No wonder why he's been able to take out those monsters. That's his victory quote. Just breathe.
And stay down. Right. Time to get after Elena.
Quadra Stress kind of underwhelming. Well, yeah, because Giga Slash already exists and it probably does way more. Except I don't have Giga Slash because I've been...
King Carnelian? Over here, Your Majesty!
I've been specking into other things besides Giga Slash because I haven't really needed it yet. That looks like Giga Slash.
King Carnelian? What in the... Who are you? What do you think you're doing? Your Majesty!
That dude went inside that other dude. And not in a good way.
Erwin, is that you? What happened? Is everyone safe?
I know you just smoked that guy. Like, actually, but you're good?
You're all right. Thank goodness. Jade's with Eleanor and the Wee One, Your Majesty. They made it safely out of the castle.
I see. Good. Very good. I shall send my forces after them right away.
Mm-hmm.
Your Majesty, what do you...
Where I watched my parents diaper up.
The bloodline of the Luminary ends here. Today.
King Carnelian? Your Majesty? Sire.
The Luminary will, in fact, remember this.
Forgive me. I was unable to find you. I thank the heavens that you are unhurt. King Erwin, what has happened here?
I had no choice. He came at me in a frenzy. Queen Eleanor has absconded with the Luminary, and with my daughter.
Surely not. Whatever would possess them to commit such acts?
The birth of the child has put them both under great pressure. It has also caused the coming of the monsters, the loss of countless lives. Perhaps the coming of the Luminary does bring darkness in its wake. After all, without him, this tragedy would never have come to pass.
And with that, the seeds of doubt have been planted within Hendrik. That will not be uprooted until the World Tree fell.
See now, he is not our savior. He is the harbinger of the night to come. The child of evil. The dark spawn. He must be found and dealt with. The peace of Erdrea must not be permitted to collapse. Find him. Leave no stone unturned.
Sire.
Yeah, Hendrik is a little quick to believe, like, oh, you mean the king that we were all very much, you know, on the same side with just suddenly started to attack you out of nowhere? All right, that's cool. Okay, I believe you.
Darkness. He is the Luminary, the Savior.
Vortigern's definitely a theater kid, because there's no way he wouldn't have came up with that with such a performance on the spot if he wasn't. I believe that wholeheartedly that Vortigern wanted to play the Joker in the Joker movie. Harbinger is such a cool word. Harbinger is a very cool word indeed.
Someone, please. King Carnelian must be stopped, or the world will be plunged into darkness. Eleanor, please, forgive me. I was too weak.
You. Why does he have a dumpy, though? Why is he double cheeked up on a Thursday night?
I am the Gloomnivore. I devour despair. And this one's misery is just exquisite. His kingdom ruined, his family gone, betrayed, dying alone. Which is why I've been drawing out his torture for all these years. One must savor such succulent suffering.
Yeah, when we did that little ritual with Jade and Rab, it wasn't a... Yeah, it didn't quite have the results we thought it would, I guess. It did not in fact send them to the next world.
Must come to an end. It is time to move on to the next course. How does your despair compare, I wonder? Hold still while I sample its delights. Give yourself to misery. Let anguish consume you. This is your most painful memory. The darkest, tenderest recess of your soul. Yes. Your powers were stolen and used to give birth to a monster. You could not protect your friends. You could not save the world. What kind of hero are you? Pathetic. Wallow in it. Marinate yourself in misery. Yes. My mouth begins to water.
What if I had a really small plane that I could shoot you with, and the newest party member of our crew, Cuphead?
Can you hear me? Please, you must listen. There is a light inside you that can never be extinguished. It is waiting, biding its time, but it is there, and when it shines forth, it will illuminate the world. Now is that time. You are the luminary. You must conquer the darkness. You must shine.
Shine on.
This light is...
You didn't know that I was bioluminescent.
What's happening?
You're back with us, laddie. Are you all right?
This light, disgusting. It blinds me. It fills my mouth. It tastes of hope.
Oh, patooey. Ew, patooey. The bioluminary is I can't even say that.
Responsible for King Erwin's suffering. We must defeat it and lift His Majesty's curse.
Bioluminary essence, I guess.
You dare disturb me while I prepare to sample the next delicious morsel of misery. No matter, your screams of agony will surely whet my appetite.
Stay alert.
These increases our magical might and our magical mending. Well, that would be quite the shame, but I have a counterpoint. Counterpoints. Great sword. Just stop setting up Rite of Rain. I don't know how actually useful it is, but I'm doing it anyway. Darn it. Why not?
Accelerator!
Do this. Didn't work. Oh no, now I am sleepy. Why yada. There you go, there's the defense decrease, except I am asleep. So, you know, the smacking him in the face with a giant sword is gonna have to wait another day, I'm afraid. At least until Homeboy wakes up. Which he just did.
Your time has come!
You're back. Welcome back, Benzano. I'm fighting the source of generational trauma right now. Sort of.
I'm coming, darling.
You're what?
Your nightmares.
Not just a lion that feeds on darkness. Oh, he's asleep. I'm asleep.
I'm not done yet.
Too bad we do not have the ability to wake folks up, I don't think.
Feed me, I'm very hungry. Please. Feed me.
Oh, feed me, Seymour! I heal. Oh! Yes! The way Slyvando says hey there, it really reminds me of Earthworm Jim. I don't know why. Oh, you're in for it now, dog.
Here we go.
Don't I do that on stream? Something like feed me? Yeah, I remember when I said that on stream, like feed me. That's definitely one of my famous quotes. You know what the sad part about that is? Is that did less damage than if I just hit him with my sword. Boy, the Luminary's freaking jacked. I've quoted that a few times. I probably have. I would not be surprised. Yippee!
Stay down.
Fabulous, darling.
Oh, you learned Oomful. So true, Oomful. If I wanted to give the Luminary a specific stand, what would it be? Hermit Purple. I will not elaborate. Is this a good ability or is it a bad ability? It is. It's alright. I'd give him Uncle Proton. My favorite stand. Why Hermit Purple? Well, you know. It can use the power of light, sort of. Technically. And it's purple, so it matches his outfit. He thought he said Kermit Purple. Yeah, that was my favorite part of Yo-Yo's Bizarre Adventure. When Kermit goes, Hermit Purple. That's the worst. Oh my god, that was the worst Kermit impression ever. Jesus Christ. Oh. Horrible. Awful, awful, bad, bad. It's him.
Where am I?
I lost on this tutorial level.
Wait. Those eyes. I'd know them anywhere.
Aren't stand like those yo-yo things? Yeah, they sure is.
Son. Is it really you? It was you who saved me, wasn't it?
I think I can see a little smirk on the Luminary's face there.
Erwin, you're back. You're back to your old self at last.
Eleanor?
Our son has freed you. Despair no longer holds you captive. You are free to join me after all these years.
I'm just gonna pop and lock for a while. I'm just gonna grill. Alright, later, Benzana.
I am, my love. I am.
You go do your dances.
My dear son, my darling boy, many hardships await you, many trials lie ahead, but you must not stray from your path. You must not falter. Let the light of hope, the light inside you, be your guide. And remember, we will always watch over you. Farewell, my darling. I love you so much.
Goodbye, my little one. Goodbye, Erwin. I hope both of you find peace at last.
Honey, your hand!
The mark. It's glowing again. Your powers, they're back!
The Luminary is
Weezer.
restored to us, and all thanks to his honored parents.
Proto has regained the power of the Luminary. The Luminary section has been restored to his character builder. if you think about it, Erwin never hears his kid speak. It's true. You know, when he was first born, all he could say was "goo goo gaga." But then, you know, we see that Proto can, you know, the Luminary can speak when he's a kid, but he just inexplicably just kind of stops talking at some point. Just takes a vow of silence, I guess. All right, we mustn't tarry here too long, laddie. We got places to be. Pull ourselves together and push on. Might be an idea to head north to Octagonia, you know. If it's anything like it used to be, there'll be many people there. Someone will be bound to have something useful to tell us. Night of the Living Dead. Get out of here with your puns. A order for saving King Erwin from endlessly reliving the nightmarish events of a fateful evening long ago. I remember when I first played this for like a split second. I thought that Erwin was you know, I thought he was revived, right? And that he was going to be joining us on our journeys, but not quite. He did end up moving on, which is probably for the best. But, you know, Hendrik was a surprise party member, and I thought there might be a second one in the form of Erwin, but not quite. The Luminary is part of the Joestar bloodline. You can tell because... Anyway. We do in fact have the Luminary skill tree back. And it's bigger than ever! Alright, what do I even want on this lad? Poof. Yeah, your magical might does like a spike. And so in some of the parts of the skill tree. Did I not have that before? Or is that new? Big Banga. Has this always been here and I forgot? Or... Alright, fuck it. Why not? I'll try it. You called Hendrik being 8 so hard. Yeah, if you're familiar with, you know, if you're familiar with JRPGs and JRPG tropes, you'd probably very quickly realize that Hendrik would in fact join us eventually. But you know, it is still nice when it finally happens. Let's get the heck out of here. This place has too many bad memories. The super secret second birthmark he has on his left shoulder. Yeah, this fella's just all tatted up. He's got birthmarks all over the place. If you look very closely, you can see the same birthmark that Sonic has on his arm. You know who's going to be in characters because you have parties of 4 and 7 is not divisible by 4. I suppose so. I'm trying to think of a Dragon Quest party that is not divisible by 4, and I can't really think of one. Granted, I haven't played all the Dragon Quests. 9, you make your own party, so that doesn't really count. And 8 has 4 party members exactly, so not exactly, you know, real frame of references there. But you could sort of tell that, you know, if you looked at the character builder screen, you could kind of see that there was kind of a gap when we had all 7 party members there. So you could probably put 2 and 2 together there. But still, it is nice to finally have him on board. Let's go heal. And then we'll be off to Octagonia once again. I'm going to go for another hour, I think. Hopefully we could resolve what's going on in Octagonia in that time, because I don't want to leave it on a cliffhanger. So, yeah, we'll keep going for a little while longer. Let's see here. I think I just got pearls. I don't think I have any new recipes. have 1 extra focus. Oh, I actually can make new stuff. I can make this helmet. Why not? Back for one of the hardest fights in the game, IMO. I guess we'll see. I don't remember. See, I'm learning. That was not as helpful as I thought it'd be. Power next track is doubled. Do it! I'm kind of being a bit of a... Oh! I think I'm gonna fail. I am not gonna fail because I am the greatest craftsman this side of Erdrea. Or post game. I guess we shall see. Portal successfully forges a piece of platinum headgear +2. Wowie wowie zowie. I'll put on a Hendrik. Yes. I like how Hendrik has like a definable charm stat. I don't know why. He's so charming. Okie dokie. Yeah, no, I haven't played post game yet, so that's gonna be a whole new experience when we get around to it, which is gonna be interesting. You know, of course, I've seen the post game, right? I started it, but I never finished it, right? So I know how it starts and how people kind of have issue of how, you know, how it kind of branches off from Act 2, I guess. You know, so it's a discussion for when we actually get to it, because, you know, I don't want to spoil nothing, but, you know. And from what I've seen, I guess I could kind of understand where people are coming from when they say they don't like it they don't like it like that much for what it does for certain characters' development. But, you know, well, I'll see how I feel about it when we finally get there, when we actually complete it. Which I might not do that all in one go. After we're done with Act 2, I might take a small break from Dragon Quest, because, you know, I'm really enjoying this game, but I am kind of assaulting your senses with Dragon Quest. So I might do something small first before we go to Act 3. Maybe I should play Advance Wars 2. I wonder how long that would take.
Watcher, you here for a bit of R&R like everyone else, eh?
I think I have a screenshot of this random NPC for some reason.
R&R? Not likely. We've things to be getting on with.
Seriously? You ain't an Octagonian to let your hair down? Why else would anyone come here? Everyone's been miserable since it got all dark and that, right? Well, this is where people come to forget all that horrible stuff. To have a bit of fun. I met this girl on the road, as it happens. She said she was headed here too. Gosh, she was a looker. Dressed all funny, she was. One of them martial artist types, you know. I was hoping to see her here, if I'm honest.
A beautiful martial artist, huh? You don't think it could be...
Oh, this is why I have the screenshot of this NPC. Is because his dude shouts, "Bruv!"
There he is. I thought he'd never show up. Well, it was nice talking to you. Maybe we'll bump into each other in town again, eh?
Bruv.
You took your time. Where have you been, you plonker? We got fun to be having. Come on.
You plonker. Damn.
Yeah, hold up.
Zave? Not quite. Zave is a part of that race of dudes. I don't know what you'd call them in this world, but they got Cockney accents and they're sometimes bandits.
There's no harm in taking a quick look around town, eh? You never know. The lass he was talking about could be Jade.
You're so happy now that the internet got installed a few days ago and it's faster than your GFs and your friend's internet combined. Almost like a gig upload and download. Nice. Oh man, your streams are gonna be sick. They're gonna be sick. I'm glad you're getting situated. I kind of have experienced myself of, you know, being suddenly uprooted from where you live, so I'm hoping that you're settling in all right. He sounds like he's from Birmingham. Beautiful martial artist, screams Dave. That is true. Dave is in fact a beautiful martial artist. This is sure is expensive. Let's try it. Big banga. And Quadra Slash continues to be underwhelming. Goddamn.
Surrender your soul!
Your streams will have no delay or lag ever. You're planning to get foam panels for better sound insulation? I've been kind of thinking that too. I think I sit so close to the microphone that you can't tell that if there is an echo, but it probably would help a little bit. Maybe. You are healthy. This boy's healthy.
Let the darkness consume you!
There's no audible echo. Well, yeah, I guess not. I have my audio set up in such a way that I have to be like very close to the mic for you to even hear anything, so that's probably kind of why. And I kind of prefer that anyway, because there was a moment on stream that someone actually yelled into my window from the streets. I don't know what they said or what, but I don't know. I guess it was like a drunk person or something. They started yelling just right outside my window, and I got like really paranoid. So thankfully, I don't have a setup, you know, where you could hear everything. Because you probably would have, I don't know. I don't know what you would have heard. All I know is I was like, what the fuck? And I went like silent for like actual minutes. Oh, this is a great sword ability. We don't want his great sword abilities quite yet. I think you can actually learn a really good sword ability at some points. I don't know if he learns it now or later. Why not block and spiel? I don't know why I'm going so hard into the shield skill tree, but I guess because nobody else has a shield skill tree. That's new.
Didn't this place used to be funner looking? Ugh, and what's with that ugly statue? So tacky.
Funner's not a real word, you silly Slyvando. Hey, wait a minute. That's a monster.
Monster, be on your guard.
Oh, come now. There's no need for all that. You're in the new Octagonia now. There's no fighting here anymore. Only fun.
Fun! I like the way you said that.
All those tournaments they used to host, so uncivilized. The arena
So uncivilized.
casino now, thanks to Booga, best and most beautiful of the spectral sentinels. Why don't you step inside and chance your arm? It's just upstairs. Who knows? It might be your lucky day.
Whoever got to voice this guy, I'm sure had a lot of fun. Octagonia was a lot more fun when it was legal to kill people.
Casino run by monsters, eh?
Just like all casinos, I'll be here all week.
It all sounds a wee bit fishy to me. Still, we'd better go and take a look. Jade might be inside.
House always wins. Yeah, we know exactly what happened to Jade. Yeah, but thanks to the side stories, and man, boy, I forgot how uncomfortable those scenes were. I was actually going like on stream, like God Almighty. I mean, I guess that's kind of the point, you know. You're not supposed to exactly like the person on that statue. And boy, did they do a good job at that.
Come to Octagonia, they said. You'll forget all about the bad stuff, they said. Now they told me bleeding place is chock full of monsters. And they're being all friendly and that ask us to come to the casino. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
He doesn't like it. Oh my god, we're swimming in cash. I should probably go to the bank before I lose it all.
Now go on, trot on up to the casino and have the time of your lives. What do we have here, eh? Another human?
Well, welcome to the new look Octagonia. You want to make the most of your time here, trot on up to the casino. There's a whole world of pleasure waiting for you up there. Go on and get moving. Oh my god, do they rub slimes on your face?
Remember the days when we had to hang around looking for the luminary from morning till night?
I get it. Hang around. Oh, you monsters are crazy.
My joints were stiff as anything after a few weeks of that. But now he's out of the picture. It's time to cut loose and have some no-strings fun. Magic.
Yeah, he's the luminary's gone. Don't look at my hand, please, dude. Do not. Look away. Look away from the hand.
Hello there, welcome to Octagonia, where it doesn't matter if you're human, devil, or whatever. We all dance together and do as we please. If someone annoys you, tell them to shove off. Want a boogie? Just grab a partner and get down. The only rule here is that there aren't any rules. How's about that for freedom, eh? Yes, with Booga in charge, we can do anything we like. They're gonna have a devilishly good time. I just know it.
I mean, I guess technically if there's no rules, there's nothing stopping us from just using Great Slash. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Did I just say Great Slash? That's not even the name of the move. I've always been interested in humans, and not just as bags of blood. I'm interested in how they do business. Which is why I set myself up here. I'm wigging it, I know, but please, I take this gravely seriously. Yeah, I guess we'll stay. The only good monster is a dead monster, except Elijah. Elijah is the only good monster.
Customer and a human one at that. Now listen, I know what you're thinking, but just because I'm a monster doesn't mean I don't know how money works.
Welcome to the Rainbow Ends Bank. Oh man, we saved us so much gold. I can't wait to blow it all on at the casino. That's gonna be awesome.
69,000.
The only good is a dead good. There you go. Now you're thinking of portals.
The all new casino is hyper exciting. People are already saying it's the best in Erdrea. I bet you want to go and see for yourself, don't you? Just up these stairs. Don't get too hyper though, eh? Hee hee hee.
Hi. Okay, let's continue on with our gosh darn lives. Alrighty. Let's go up to the casino and see what all the hubbub is. I'm sorry, sir, but this casino isn't open yet. That sucks. But if you're dead set on getting a slot machine with good odds, you can just wing your way back of the queue. Would you like to join the line? Lovely. I'm dead excited to see how you do. Just wait right here and I'll let you know when we're ready. These monsters make so many puns that no one would get got unless you know their name. Oh, I get it. It's a reference to that one piece of media with the book that you... Oh my god, these guys are fucking each other up. Man, I love to fight. That's a good fight. Do I actually have to gamble up here? Oh, hey. No, I'm not talking to the slot machine. I'm talking to you. Hyperplexion just calls everything hyper blank, and the Moosphere just says moo all the time. These dang old monsters are so incomprehensible. They're always saying silly things. Your place is such fun. The time just flies by. I wonder what I should do next. Talk. If it is the Luminary himself. How long were you standing? Actually, never mind that. I'll tell you my password if you promise not to tell the mayor I was slacking off. We got another password. I didn't even read what it said. I haven't been to Tickington in 1,000 years. Oh, Jesus. Hey, it's a Draki.
Who are you? Curious about what's through this store? Are you? Hee, I bet you are. Well, I'll tell you, it's where the special roulette tables are. But it's for VIPs only. Sorry, but I can't let just any old riffraff in there. Of course, if you really want to go in, and you have, say, a love potion, I might consider it. Well, what do you say?
Okay.
Sounds like we understand each other. Then the deal's sealed. Bring me a love potion and I'll send you straight to them through. If I can't get a hold of one, oh, you won't have to go far. You can exchange tokens for love potions right here in the casino.
Really? Bulging bags casino tokens weighing you down. Trade them in here for some finest price you'll lay your eyes on. The word that it was passed. We just need 10,000 medals. I'm gonna need to go get my. Need to go dip into my life savings real quick. We got 2,000 casino tokens. Well, I guess we could indulge a little bit. Hey, any of you guys know what the lucky slot is? Don't be taking any tokens home. If you haven't spent them all, you're doing it wrong. Hee hee hee. That's right. I guess we should just let Lady Luck be our guide for today. Sometimes you fly to Tickington spot just to look at the pure beauty that is Tickle the Tackle. We played the slots before. We are well aware. We are well aware of how this works. Spin. Spin. Yo, this dude's going metal mode. Yeah? 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 Wow, we won 60 tokens. That was kind of effortless, too. That's crazy. Yo, was that a queen slime? This slot machine is easy. This ain't anything like those Pokemon red and blue slot machines. These are where it's at. Yo, we're going metal mode. Lucky you, you'll now earn double the tokens for any successful spins. Lucky us. Yo. Yo! Yo, the King Metal Slime Slot Machine, dude. You're the funkiest fella around. Brass Monkey. The Funky Monkey. We did it. We saved the world of the slot machine. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You won 10,000 tokens. Isn't that just dandy? We earned just enough to earn the love potion. That was easy. These sluts ain't nothing. There actually is a strategy to this. Yeah, the strategy is just win. It's that easy. So I'm gonna drop the joke for a second and be honest and thought that when I first played this, I didn't realize that it was rigged. I was like, holy shit, I'm the luckiest guy in the world. Like, I thought this was like an elaborate side quest where I actually had to win many times to win. I'm like, oh my god, I am the gambling king. No, it's very clearly rigged.
I know that sweet smell anywhere. You brought me a love potion, haven't you? Haven't you? Splendid. I can't believe it. A love potion of my very own at long last. That earthly, tangy smell. I know it anywhere. It's the bittersweet scent of love itself. At last, the object of my affections is within my grasp. Congratulations, you are now a VIP. The most superlative and selective customers. Enjoy the special roulette tables, and I hope you win big. You deserve it.
Thanks, Dracky. What a cool dude. What a homie. What a little rapscallion that there Dracky is. What an hombre. You should continue buying things so that you could buy the question mark on the menu love potions in case you couldn't get them later.
We don't get many of your kind here. Well, don't worry. We'll look after you if you'll just follow me.
I did not realize that the succubats had a southern accent. That changes everything. This is news to me.
I've got some humans for ya.
It lets you develop really good strategies for later.
More lambs to the slaughter, eh?
My strategy with slot machines is keep playing until you win. You know, 99% of gamblers quit before they hit it big. I'll have you know.
Huh? Can it really be?
That is Jade.
Princess?
Hendrik, what's a man as dull as you doing in a place as lively as this, hmm? I suppose even fine, upstanding knights of the realm need a cheap thrill every now and again, eh? Well, are you ready to play?
But you...
Hendrik.exe has stopped working.
Henny Wenny. Cat got your tongue? Is the king's little lapdog scared of a bit of fun?
Hold on, let me just get a screenshot real quick. Hold on, I just need to...
For a pup.
Just give me a sec.
Maybe I'll choose you. If you sit up and beg like a good boy.
Jade, listen to yourself, lassie. What's happened to you?
I really thought for a second that Hendrik was just going to run behind the luminary, like just cower behind him for a second.
Stop all this nonsense and come with us, will you? In case you've forgotten, Mordigan's still out there. We need you.
Oh, be quiet, you doddery old fool. You're ruining the mood.
Slyvando's back there thinking to himself, I bet I could pull that off.
Wow, Mordigan's still out there. Well, he can stay out there for all I care. I'm Boogers now. He's the only one that matters to me. My heart, my soul, my body. They're all his.
You played this line. You have more than enough screenshots. I figured. There's plenty to go around, I'm sure.
Why in the world would I want to join your band of do-gooders? I'm happy here. Happy for the first time in my life.
He is definitely considering trying out that outfit like,
You are a princess of Heliodor. You will behave like one.
This den of iniquity is no place for a lady. You are coming with us.
I'm going nowhere, and you can keep your hands to yourself. What would you know about ladies anyway?
Damn.
Tell you what, why don't I give you a crash course? My foot crashing into your face.
Okay.
I'm going to enjoy this.
I guess it could be worse. Anyway, we're gonna kill Jade now. Kill Jinxed Jade. I think we're gonna have to kill this guy, Luminary. And he doesn't say a gosh damn word because he doesn't say anything. He doesn't do anything? So true, Oomful. You'd also wear that outfit.
It's too late. You're all mine.
No, Jay uses sexy beam. Damn it, Slyvando, get it together. Jesus, that damages. That there damages.
Leave it to me. I'm on fire.
And yet Slyvando is trying his darndest to steal the show. Oh, he has cock-a-doodle-doo. I should have used that a long time ago. I didn't even realize.
Snap out of it.
Oh, it didn't work.
Look into my
He's too taken in, and everybody's asleep.
Give it to me.
Oh, well, this is horrible. Wake up!
Wakey, wakey!
Yeah, but you put a little makeup. Good thing Hendrik has healing abilities.
Watch out!
Do you think the reason why he had a hard time with this fight is because he weren't using great swords and great swords were OP? That and probably the distraction. And yes, great swords are in fact OP. I don't know if you noticed. That is the reaction that you would have to getting hit with a giant sword. It's just, ow. My bones.
Come on now, lassie. That's enough foolishness. Come along with us, will you?
Oh dear. Well, isn't this awkward? You appear to have nobbled my #1 croupier.
This fucking guy. Ass.
I suspect that means you don't know who you're dealing with. Let me introduce myself. I am Booga, Spectral Sentinel.
You had a slight feeling that great swords are OP. Yeah, I don't know.
Smasher of heads.
The jury's still out.
We've heard of him, right? Oh, he's the one who turned Octagonia into such a silly spectacle. Honey, you have no taste.
Oh, Jade, my pretty little kitty cat. Look what the nasty people did to you. King Booga will punish them. You'll see.
Yeah, Jade was all right, but now the real hot one shows up. Oh my goodness, I'm getting a case of the vapors. Oh my god.
Step away from the princess fiend. She is coming with us.
Oh my goodness gracious.
You've come to steal away my pretty, have you? No, no, no. That just won't do.
Do you think it's like really uncomfortable to have a full mouthful of shark teeth?
Not after I went to all the trouble of putting her under my spell. Do you think it was easy turning such a lovely girl into a horrible monster?
I bet if he bites his tongue, it'd probably be like his life is over.
You can turn humans into monsters? Does that mean all the others are they?
Of course! Jade wasn't my first, you know. All my lovely girls used to be human, and the boys too.
Now they're all just a bunch of bats flapping about.
Making a monster out of a smug human who thinks they've beaten the house. That soon wipes the smile off their faces, let me tell you.
You're pretty sure your first thought upon seeing Jade was, goodness gracious.
Now listen here, you. Jade's coming with us. You'll be using her for no more of your nefarious nonsense.
We fight once more.
I'm afraid my casino has a zero-tolerance policy towards troublemakers. I would throw you out, but I'd rather crush you to a pulp.
They were not just changed to bats, they were changed to oddly attractive bats. I like how Elijah's still in the bottom left, like, yay! I'm glad this is happening. Oh, we're dying. Is Rap gonna die? No.
Magic barrier.
It's easy to forget that Hendrik has some pretty useful spells. Rab! They are indeed called succubats for a reason. Good thing Hustle Dance is busted.
I see.
What the?
What is the meaning
Heck.
of this?
No, please don't. Ow. These gosh darn gosh gop damn it. It doesn't work on charm. We tried it last time, so they're just kind of stuck like that. Oh, he's flexing. Well, so true, Oomful. Hustle Dance is very good. It remains pretty good throughout most of the game, I think. Kill. Ow. Ow again. They return to their senses. And about time too. Damn it. I kind of thought he was going to say Cowabunga.
I'm coming, darling.
Good to know, Slyvando. Oh, my space source of power. That's it. Did I just hit Proto? I did not know you could target homies with that ability while they're charmed.
will shall not prevail.
Good damage. Oh, you're in for it. Oh, he's like, no. Stop that at once. I think you remember why you struggled in this fight now. Am I in for it? No, please. Giga Drain magic. That's not very nice. Oh my goodness gracious. Down, 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 down. He's in his own little world now. I gotta stop hitting the luminary. That's gonna bite me. I know it is. Wow, he's really entranced. He is really entranced by this homie. Slyvando, please.
We need to fight and fight.
Get your feathers out of my face.
Look into my
There we go. Of course we beat him with 69 damage. Of course we did.
One for the good guys.
Slyvando was just entranced by that guy. He was caught up in the hype. You could say. Okay, what do I even want for this dude? I can't afford that. Yeah, I can't afford that. Oh. Why did I not learn this? Yeah, because without, you can see without great swords, that fight would have taken about as long, twice as long, maybe even 3 times. Who knows?
I don't feel right. My spell. No, it's weakening.
Like if both Hero and Hendrik are using great swords, then this game would just be stomped. Like Christ. Life is so good right now. I agree. I'm sure one of them is thinking, "Oh, but I liked being a sexy bat."
Where am I? Hendrik? All of you, what's going on?
Oh, it hurts. It's not fair. The house always wins, doesn't it? I am Booga, brightest and most beautiful of the spectral sentinels.
Kick him, Jade. Actually, no, he might like that.
You. Booga. Yes. Now I remember. I remember everything, in fact.
If they want to be a sexy bat again, all they need to do is cosplay Rouge. That is very true.
Have your wicked way with me, would you?
Or Morrigan from Darkstalkers. I think that also counts. Shoot him in the dick, but I think he would also like that too. You can't win! I think Jade just pulled her devil trigger.
Allow me to return the favor. With interest.
Kick sounds. Kick sounds that wave. Oh my god, that was like clipping the audio. Jesus. Hey, look, we got a green orb. Yeah, I guess you could just do that now.
Princess, you're...
Looks like there's still a little of the old monster in me. Something tells me it's going to come in handy.
Oh my. Jade can now use revamp.
I'm so sorry. You must have been so worried about me.
Revamp has been unlocked. It is now time to kill everything in a 5-mile radius. More.
Didn't give it a second thought, lassie. You're safe.
All these voices inside of my head.
Important thing.
Biding my time in a curtain of red. Frustration is getting bigger. Bang, bang, bang. Pull my devil trigger. The saddest part about Dante not getting into Smash is the fact that Devil May Cry music will not make it into Smash. That's the biggest tragedy.
I do not ask for forgiveness. I ask only that you understand that all I do that the Lord of Shadows might be defeated.
Jade can summon her persona now. Her persona is the moon rabbit from Chinese mythology.
What kind of way to say hello is that, honey? Less of the nightly nonsense, or I'll have to spank you.
What?
Oh, I'm only joking. Thanks for always being there, Hendrik. I mean that. And as for you, something's changed since I last saw you. You seem tougher.
You seemed really tough when you smacked me with that sword for 500 damage. Youch.
Here, I think you'd better have this.
Hey. Oh, for a second, I was gonna be like, hey, wait a minute, that's Serena's. No, that's Lorelei's harp. They're completely different.
I found it on my travels, and I've been trying to track you down to give it to you ever since. You already know how it works. Maybe one of those columns of light out at sea will open up some new horizons.
Nintendo should try to get a bunch of rights so community suggested characters make a new Smash game with it. That's kind of... Okay, I'm going to talk about this in a second because it's not really relevant, but...
More friends to find.
I do believe that's how it should be. Where was she keeping that? I think the better question is, where wasn't she keeping that? That didn't answer nothing. Jade rejoins the party. New panels have been unlocked in her character builder. Welcome back. Both Brodo and his companions set Octagonia on the road to recovery. Poor souls who were turned into monsters return to human form and spend the evening enjoying some much-needed rest. And then morning comes. I feel like that's going to be written on my tombstone, and then morning comes. All tokens acquired in the Monster Casino have vanished from Brodo's pocket. No, I could not buy everything in the casino. Turns out they weren't real. Ordered for rescuing Jade from the spectral Sentinel Booga and returning her to human form. You say that, but about Smash, but I do kind of think that I don't think they could top the Smash Brothers Ultimate in terms of the crazy characters that they put in, unless they go like out of bounds and start adding in characters that aren't from video games, which I don't think they should do that personally. But no, I do think that after adding in Sora, I feel like adding in other characters like Gino. Everybody wants Gino, and at this point, there's no real reasons for him to not be in the game. I don't think. So yeah, I do think that the next Smash Brothers game would just be, you know, maybe not as large of a cast as Ultimate, but, you know, characters who are very much, you know, very much requested and, you know, not too hard to obtain, I think. I'm sorry that I am now talking about Smash Brothers after we just rescued Jade. But yeah, she's back. And he does have more stuff in her character builder. Which we cannot afford right now. But Crushed Ice is one of her abilities. Smashes enemy 4 times in quick succession with a frost-infused spear. Interesting. And she can, in fact, use Revamp in battle, which basically it buffs all her stats. And, you know, she basically becomes, you know, it's basically a devil trigger. Like, you know, I joke about it, but it really is just a devil trigger. Hey, you want to hear a juicy little rumor? Well, you know, Sniffelheim, that place up north of here? Well, a huge iceberg just turned up in the sea there. Not just any old iceberg. It's made of gold. Oh, sorry. Thing is, though, it's blown the place up completely, so nobody could get in or get out. Kind of freaky, eh? Hey, wait, you got a ship, right? You should sail up there and check it out. Let's go check it out. Man, we've been making bank from all of these encounters. All right. Oh, man, who do I want to switch out? I guess Slyvando has pretty much been a mainstay of our party ever since we started playing this game. So, you know, let's put in Jade. You don't want them to make more fighter DLCs. It's not an iceberg, it's a Goldberg! You do want JoJo characters in a more mainline fighting game. That already exists. It's called Heritage to the Future, but that released a long time ago in arcades and I think it was just the arcades, actually. It might have been on the Dreamcast as well, because, you know, who knows what is on the Dreamcast? I certainly don't. But yeah, I guess they really could have just kept adding DLCs to Smash Ultimate forever, but eh. I don't mind it having a definitive end, personally. That was on PlayStation 1, though. Well, go get a PlayStation 1, dog! Riches for a rainy year. I am making bank. You mean a modern mainline fighting game? I would also like a modern mainline fighting game. I'm not even a huge fan of fighting games, but you know, for something like that I do really enjoy, I probably would indulge. And it should probably be made by Arc System Works, because why not? Everybody loves Arc System Works. Even me, someone who's not even a fan of fighting games. Okay, but yeah, I think that'll do it for today. My time limit is swiftly approaching. I'm gonna die soon. No, I'm not. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. I think that's a good place to leave it off. Rescuing Jade, and you know, rescuing Jade, clearing up all that hubbub with Erwin, all that good stuff. You think Ultimate's gonna get ported over and over? I do kind of feel like that would be the path. Like, if it's easier just to port Smash Ultimate instead of starting from the beginning, but I don't know if that would be possible. Who knows? You like Smash and All-Star Battle? It's the only 2 fighting games you like. Have fun with the Mafia. See ya. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll be fine probably. I'll just... If I play the game a little weird next time, it's probably because I'm missing a couple digits, but it's okay. I need to finish off with chess. Okay. Bet. I don't talk like that usually, but when someone approaches me with such a challenge, I have to indulge. I'm gonna fight against Elijah. I have talked about that. I am kind of interested in checking out Guilty Gear at some point because it does seem like something I would really gel with. Because, you know, I already listen to Guilty Gear music all the time, even though I haven't even played the game. So, you know, it's probably inevitable. And probably Persona 4 Arena at some point as well. Because where the heck is chess? Oh, here it is. I'm only in Bronze League in chess.
Chess.
Surprise chest. It's because I was goaded into it. By the goats. Herself. Alright, let's do this. Well, it's funny if it's at a website instead of Clubhouse. I'm not going on a website because I am one of those very paranoid people who does not want to go on a website on stream using a web browser. That's just how I am.
Check.
No. Okay. Hmm. That's not how that piece moves. I love Dragon Quest. I know, this is my favorite Dragon Quest game. It's so good. I'm gonna bait him into my corner trap. Yeah. What if I did Advance Wars by web stream? I kind of consider that. I wish Advance Wars had like an actual online mode that had like ranking and stuff, because I feel like I can see myself playing that a lot. Unfortunately, it does not have that. I'm not very good at Advance Wars. You would be able to tell that during the stream, but you know, I enjoy the game a lot. And I do want to play the rest of the series at some point. You little... You're just a cheeky little blighter. I'm doing it again. The AI must have -7 elo. Yeah. That's the elo that I have. More so for a viewer stream, because it'd be kind of cool seeing a massive map with a few teams going head to head. How many players can you have in one match of Advanced Wars by web? I assumed it was just one-on-one, but is it more? If so, that could be kind of fun. I brought this on myself. All right, I remember when I first saw castling in this game, I was like, that's a new rule. They made that up for this game. Oh wait, no, I'm stupid. Crap. No. That's my kind of chest there. I'd be at least -5. Thank you, Fox. I appreciate you. Your kind words. Fuck you.
Check.
Oh, I did that on purpose. Oh, do I risk it for the biscuit? Because he's just gonna kill me with the pounds. I'm gonna get pounded by the pounds. You can't kill anybody. Yes, he can. I'm great at chess. No. I'm coming for you.
Check.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh, he's killing everyone. This is all part of my plan. This is going all according to plan, I assure you. I can't tell if you don't see the fork where I'm throwing. You never know. It's like a box of chocolates! Get away from me. Throw it up your ugly ass.
Check.
That was stupid. That's right. Show it up your ugly ass.
Check.
Oh. Kill. Retreat. No. I'm sure I can win this. If I move the tower all the way to the left, that's mate. Well, you gotta keep it interesting. It wouldn't be fun if I won all the time. See, he's scared. He's so scared. He's so scared that I'm gonna make it to the end of the board and get a machine gun. I made it. Oh, fuck. Wait, go into the corner? That's the only way you want to... I needed the machine gun. I didn't get it, though. This game must be bugged. This version of the game sucks. You don't even get the machine gun when you go to the end of the board as the king. Everybody knows that's how you play. That's how chess works. I need the corner there, king. I need the machine gun. What I need. Did I just lose? No, I did not. I'm still winning. I'm still standing. You can't call it a loss if the match never ends.
Check.
Boy, this bishop boss battle was crazy. Oh, where you going, king? Oh, that's where you're going.
Check.
I'm not afraid. I ain't afraid. I'm not as scared of nothing. That is a rook. Oh, close enough. Where are you going, Kingsley?
Check.
Ruh-roh. Come over here. You idiot! Can't say it was a loss if it was a draw. You can't say that it was a loss in the video game if I have never actually lost in the first place. One of these days we gotta teach you actual proper chess. I only know how to play Fire Emblem. Oh god, don't watch the replay. Redo. Do over. I don't care that the mafia is at my doorstep. I don't care what happens to the world. Fuck you. What do you mean?
Check.
You think you're so clever. Twitch chat plays Proto's chess game. If Twitch played chess, they would probably win against me. If we did, if we did, you know, streamer versus his chat in a chess battle, I think you guys would win, hands down, handedly, no doubt.
Check.
That was a tactical throw. I mean, it was intentional. Only the horses can jump pieces. Not with that attitude. All right, I forgot that this not even real mechanic canceling. It's not even a real mechanic. Whoa, it's not even real. Whoa. Why does the AI keep sacrificing their queen? They're escape. Escape alt delete. What you gonna do? What am I gonna do is a better question. Advance. Do not advance. Run!
Check.
This is fine, actually.
Check.
I meant to do that. I meant to do that. Oh, yeah. You gotta have to wake up pretty early in the morning to get me with that one. This is worse than the AI plays chess, but it's allowed to cheat. I don't need cheats. I don't need auto-tune. I did it on purpose. I'm gonna zoom. Blue streak. Speeds by.
Check.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Check. Check.
Hey, whoa, getting a little too frisky there, pal. Getting a little too big for your britches, eh? Why don't I just kill you? But enough about me. Let's kill you, too.
Check.
Doug's Napoleon AI. Hello, Doug's content so much. Who is this Doug? Doug funny? Hey, funny. You little bastard.
Check. Check.
Hey, Sue. I'll always chase you.
Check.
Oh, check, please. Oh my god, he's actually kind of cornering my dude.
Check.
I got this. I'm gonna become super powered. You cheeky little... Oh, but you can't do that because you'll kill yourself. Actually, no, you won't. Run, little guy. Make it to Elysium.
Promotion!
What you gonna do when they come for you, bad boys, bad boys? It's just that easy. He's the funniest YouTuber. He even has his YouTubes. Doug. I see. Doug's Bizarre Adventure? See? How do I unlock the higher tiers of video games? Oh. Let's do it. Watch this. It's gonna be like that time I played Fire Emblem. I meant to do that. I meant to do that. Bring out the bars. That's not even a real mechanic. Castling. I meant to do it. No, I didn't. I actually did not mean to do that at all. I'm lying. This is fine, actually. What do you mean? All right. You little... This is fine, actually.
Check.
What? No. You just think you could stomp around and do whatever you please, eh? You think you could just come down here and eat all my soup? You ate all my soup. When did I get my queen taken? Oh, you know, one of the earliest parts of the match, as you do. No, just let me. Let me, damn it. See? See?
Check.
See? He's so stupid.
Check.
You don't even need to be good at chess to win against this guy.
Check.
I love that L-shaped movement. It's my only trick.
Check.
Bitch. Go, little guy. Go, white boy.
Promotion. Check.
You have nowhere to run.
Check.
You have somewhere to run.
Checkmate.
There we go. I almost gained take when I almost didn't take the free hook. Yeah, I was thinking like I for a moment I was not gonna do it. I was like, huh? He just kind of left this dude hanging. He left him out to dry. I'm learning. Okay, but this is not a chess stream. I actually do gotta go. I'm sorry. As much as I would love to indulge in the whoa, whoops.
Did you know?
You weren't supposed to see that. Did I meet to May with the pawn in the night? That's what I was going for. I did. It was intentional. I was, trying to box him in, but Anyway. The forced unblock was actually genius. I'm pretty sure I accidentally did it. Well, you never know. Anyway, hey, thanks for Scoot, Poison Fox, and Benzona for watching. It's been fun as always. Dragon Quest is still a great game, and hey, you got a little bit of bonus chess, I guess, just because someone in chat said do it, you won't, which might as well be like, I might as well be like having like a steak over like on a rope. I'm a hungry little doggy or something or whatever. Have fun with the mafia. I will, and you two have a good rest of your weekend. I want to stream on Saturdays, but I don't think I'll be able to this weekend. So either I see you on Saturday or I see you on Monday. Either way, have a good weekend. Goodbye. One of the worst chess you've ever seen, but did I pull some good moves occasionally? There you go. There you go. You don't have to be good at chess all the time. You just got to be good at chess sometimes.